Iran versus United States naval forces. A tactical breakdown of modern air and naval warfare. For decades, tensions between the United States and Iran have centered on one of the most strategically important waterways in the world. The Strait of Hormuz. Nearly 1/5 of global oil shipments pass through this narrow maritime corridor connecting the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman. Because of this geography, the region has become one of the most militarized maritime environments on Earth. Iran developed a strategy designed specifically to counter the technological superiority of the United States Navy. Instead of matching the US ship for ship, Iran built what military planners call asymmetric maritime warfare. This strategy relies on fast attack boats, coastal anti-ship missile batteries, naval mines, ballistic missiles, armed drones, and submarines operating in shallow water. These systems are operated largely by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, or IRGC. The United States relies on overwhelming technological and operational superiority, centered around the United States Navy and the United States Air Force. If a major air campaign were launched, it would involve stealth aircraft, strike fighters, electronic warfare platforms, and cruise missile carriers. Key aircraft would include the F-22 Raptor, designed for air superiority to eliminate Iranian fighter aircraft and open safe corridors. The F-15E Strike Eagle can carry large payloads of precision-guided bombs for hardened targets. Operating from carriers, the F-A-18 Super Hornet would perform strike missions, anti-ship warfare, and suppression of enemy air defenses. The F-35 Ayadir, the Israeli variant of the F-35, would likely conduct deep stealth strikes against high-value targets. At sea, the United States would deploy carrier strike groups, destroyers, submarines, and support vessels. A central role would be played by the Arleigh-class destroyer, one of the most advanced missile warships in the world. These ships carry the Tomahawk cruise missile, a long-range precision weapon capable of striking targets more than 1,600 kilometers away. Modern wars often begin with a massive precision strike campaign designed to blind the enemy, sometimes referred to as shock and paralysis. Destroyers and submarines could launch hundreds of Tomahawk missiles simultaneously, flying at extremely low altitude. Targets would include radar stations, missile batteries, and command centers, attempting to collapse the air defense network. Before strike aircraft enter, another battle takes place. The Battle of the Electromagnetic Spectrum. Advanced electronic warfare systems jam enemy radar and communications, blinding defenses for strike aircraft to penetrate. Radars can be destroyed using anti-radiation missiles, which automatically home in on radar emissions. Aircraft carriers are essentially floating air bases. Every strike mission begins with a complex choreography on the flight deck. Within seconds, the catapult launches the aircraft from 0 to over 150 knots, climbing into formation. Iran's maritime doctrine focuses on denying access using swarms of fast boats, land-based missile launchers, and naval mines. Modern US warships counter this threat using layered defenses including radar tracking and close-in weapon systems. One of the most difficult targets is the mobile missile launcher. Ballistic missiles mounted on vehicles can relocate frequently. To find them, militaries rely on a combination of satellites, drones, and reconnaissance aircraft. A conflict between the US and Iran would represent one of the most complex military operations of the modern era.